your small business's game? Go to Comerica.com/succeed to learn more. We'll start first with your visiting Detroit Tigers. They'll go this way. Leading off is their shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. Dylan Dingler will catch tonight, and he'll bat second. Kerry Carpenter's out in left field, batting third. Riley Green will DH, and he'll hit fourth. Spencer Torkelson is over at first base. He'll bat fifth. The sixth-place hitter is Colt Keith, playing at third base. Winslow Perez is out in center field, batting seventh. Batting eighth is your second baseman, Ha-Yu Lee. And Zach McKinstry will play right field, and he will bat ninth. For the homestanding Tampa Bay Rays, they'll go this way. Leading off is their DH, Yandy Diaz. Jonathan Aranda will play first base and bat second. Richie Palacios will play second base. He'll hit third. Junior Caminero is over at third base, batting fourth. Chandler Simpson is out in left field. He'll hit fifth. Victor Mesa Jr. is in right field, batting sixth. The veteran center fielder, Cedric Mullins, will play center field and bat seventh. The catcher, Hunter Fiducia, will bat eighth, and batting ninth is their shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Pitching matchup is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. For all the latest offers, go to Toyota.com. Griffin Jacks, reliever turned starter on the mound for the Tampa Bay Rays, and for the Tigers, Ty Madden, in what could, again, turn out to be a bullpen day for the Tigers. Game time weather is brought to you by Clean Express Auto Wash, the official car wash of the Detroit Tigers. Fast, easy, clean, and free vacuums. We were here a year ago in June. We were about 30 miles north of here, outside at an A-ball stadium, Steinbrenner Field. It was warm and muggy, and it just didn't feel like a major league game. Today we are inside, temperature controlled, 72 degrees. Very pleasant, but truly they did a great job, Bobby, to get this ballpark playable again.
It's something else. You see the devastation that was impacted on this ballpark by the hurricane, and that's unfortunate for so many reasons, but they did a tremendous job of working through the issues, and they got this place back playable. Looks good as new.
Again, Clean Express Auto Wash, Fish Car Wash of the Detroit Tigers. Fast, easy, clean, and free vacuums. Keys to the game brought to you by Rave Associates, proud distributors of Bell's Brewery, founders and long drink. Bobby, as a reliever, Griffin Jacks, at times unhittable. Tigers actually have some guys in this lineup who've hit him, but you notice as a starter, walks are up, strikeouts are down. Keys for the Tigers to have some success against Griffin Jacks.
I think you have to do the same thing you did as a reliever. He's still going to throw you a fastball. He still likes his sweeper. He doesn't like it quite as much as he used to. But that fastball, especially that four-seamer, has tremendous properties. You got to get it off the top rail and get it down to a spot where you can do something with it. You're still going to get a fastball, even a four-seamer and a two-seamer. I will say this, as a starter, he seemed to leave a lot of those two-seamers over the middle of the plate. I think he can get there, but get that four-seamer down. Don't let him get to that sweeper because it is still devastating.
Kevin McGonigal digs in to lead off for the Tigers. Dingler, Carpenter to follow. Caminero in tight at third base. First pitch of the game is a fastball outside at 96, and we are underway here at Comerica Park at Tropicana Field. Well, I'm looking forward to getting back to Comerica Park here at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Glad to have you along. The 1-0, swing and a miss, a straight change and a beauty. McGonigal swung right through it after seeing the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Dingler, Carpenter to follow. Sounds like the Tigers will be getting Gleyber Torres back in the next couple of days, maybe as soon as tomorrow. Soft ground ball foul. He played a couple of games with Toledo, and then day of just not kind of recuperation. He hadn't played back-to-back, obviously, and then Bobby, he'll get a chance to play maybe back-to-back games the next 2 days. Off day Thursday. Yep. And suddenly this lineup begins to look a whole lot different. Curveball bounces. McGonigal digs in, hitting .286, 3 home runs, 21 RBIs. He just recently struck out a few times so that he now has struck out more than he has walked, but almost all season. Well, he tied it up yesterday with 2 walks, so he's walked as often as he has struck out. Line drive, base hit down the right field line. That ball's going to drop along the line, die softly. McGonigal will turn and hold, though, as Mesa Jr. fields the ball and gets it in quickly. He's arguably their best outfielder, and he got to that ball, which is kind of dying down the right field line, but Kevin McGonigal, line drive single to start the game.
Yeah, he likes that changeup to left-handers, especially that 2-strike count, gets a ton of whiff on it, but McGonigal saw it out of his hand and was able to hook that ball in the right field. Had designs on going to second, but thought better of it. That was the right choice as Mesa Jr. did get over there quickly.
Bats to watch in this lineup against Griffin Jacks tonight. Swinging a line drive, base hit into left for Dylan Dingler. Sinker up. As you talked about, he can miss over the plate with the sinker, and Dylan Dingler was ready. Sharp single to left. 2 line drive singles, 2 on, nobody out to start the first.
It's so interesting, Dan. You look at a year ago, he didn't do that as much. He didn't throw the sinker as much as he did as a late inning, back inning closer type pitcher. But it seems like he's throwing it more now, and he's leaving more of those in the middle of the plate, and Dylan Dingler was able to take advantage of that one there.
Ground ball rate has always been high for Griffin Jacks. Has the ability to get a ground ball with men on base, get out of a jam. Kerry Carpenter steps to the plate. Big early opportunity, four-seam fastball up at the very top of the strike zone. No challenge from Kerry Carpenter. Was a strike. Dan Bellino, the crew chief, is our home plate umpire tonight. Mark Rippiger at first, Dan Merzel at second. Derek Thomas is today's third base umpire. Walls is shortstop. He's terrific, shaded right up the middle. Changeup off the fastball. Down and away, swinging to miss, 0-2. So he's used that pattern a couple of times to great success. Got ahead of McGonigal doing that. I'll see if Kerry Carpenter can battle. The 0-2, four-seam fastball. Boy, that had some cutting action in,
Sure
didn't it?
did. He does throw a cutter. The arsenal for Griffin Jacks is a four-seam fastball, two-seam fastball, the sweeper, which he likes a lot. That change-up cutter, and he's added a curveball as well this year.
Carp waiting on a 1-2. In the dirt, good block. Fiducia behind home plate. We haven't seen him before. Traded to the Rays from the Dodgers last year. He's picked it up at the plate a little bit. Doesn't grade out especially well behind home plate, but that was a good block. He's already made 2. Walls keeps ducking in behind McGonigal, trying to shorten that lead. 2-2, swinging to miss. Went with a changeup. It's a good one.
The exact same sequence he attempted to get Kevin McGonigal on. This is a better pitch to Kerry Carpenter. This is filthy. Starts at the bottom rail, sinks down below the zone. The one to McGonigal was a little bit up. That's what allowed him to get the bat on it.
Riley Green, 3 for 7 in his career against Griffin Jacks. Swinging a ground ball fouled on the first baseline. Riley hitting .301. Went the entire month of May without a home run, which is just, a lot of quality at-bats, but it's so strange to see this power outage. It's lasted 106 at-bats. Upright, relaxed stance, hands close to the left ear. Angles the bat over the left shoulder. 2 on, 1 out. Early opportunity for the Tigers. Fastball up and away. Scoring first has not been a problem for the Tigers this year. They have scored first 35 times this year. Their opponents 25 times. The Tigers, however, have a losing record when they score first, which is kind of astounding. Changeup away. Major League teams win 2/3 of the time, right on the nose. 666 winning percentage this year when they score first. Tigers one of 2 teams that have a losing record when they score first. It's been the problem of adding on runs. Jacks is over on the first base side. 6'2", 200-pound righty, delivers. Sweeper over the plate. And a missed opportunity for Riley Green.
And in all seriousness, Dan, this isn't to get on Riley Green because he had a decent month, just didn't hit a lot of balls for extra base hits. Those are the ones, the hanging sweeper. That's a homer pitch.
Yep.
And he just fouled it off.
Swinging a line drive. Fair, 1 hop off the dirt, past Aranda down the right field line. McGonigal around third. He will score. Goalkeeping waved around third. He's coming home. Dylan Dingler coming home. Third of the plate. Not in time. Dingler with a head-first slide. Tigers take a 2-0 lead. Riley Green fired up at second base.
He missed the homer pitch to pitch before, but he hit a double down the right field line, just inside the line between Aranda's glove and that first base line. And a great job by Dylan Dingler. You won't be able to see it, but it was a tremendous path around the bases. Hit all the inside corners, tight turn at third base, and he just beat that relay throw at home. And that's why, because of the tremendous secondary lead from first base and a very efficient route around the bases.
What happens at home is determined by what you did at first.
You got to win up front. Every infield base running coach will tell you that.
Sweeper high and tight on Spencer Torkelson. Riley Green ripped it down the line. Mesa Jr. has a good arm. Torque is 5 for 10 against Griffin Jacks with a double and a homer. Griffin Jacks knows it, throws a sweeper up and away and falls behind 2-0. Griffin Jacks started 14 games in his rookie season with the Minnesota Twins. The 2-0. Swing and a miss at a sinker down. Then he made more than 290 relief appearances before he was used as an opener by Kevin Cash, traded here to Tampa last year. They like the look of him so much as an opener. Like, you know what would this guy look like as a starter? 2-1. Swing and a miss. Boy, swing and miss sinker.
It's nasty.
Down and in.
That's nasty, man. We talk about the horizontal movement all the time, right? The plate being 17 inches wide. How's 20 inches at 96 miles an hour?
Whoa. That's about as much as you'll see.
I don't know that I've seen a number that bigger than that.
The 2-2, swing and a miss. That was quite a sequence. Sinker diving down and in with that 20 inches of arm side run, and then the sweeper, equal amount of run away from Spencer Torkelson. That's a pretty good 1-2 punch.
That's almost unfair. There's sometimes in a big league, in a game, you go to the plate as a big league hitter, and you just get carved up, and Torque just got carved up right there. Not a ton you can do about that.
2 outs. It brings up Colt Keith. Tigers trying to add to a 2-0 lead. First pitch fastball, swing and a miss. Nice chat with Colt today. We think, or it just looked like he's been driving the ball a little bit better in recent games. Said he felt like he just wasn't timed up for the fastball until literally the last week. You've talked about that. Swing and a miss. I said, is that your setup? Is that your load? He said, for me, all I'm thinking about is getting that ball out in front of home plate. Contact point, contact point,
yeah.
Contact point. He said, I've just been beat by fastballs, and that shouldn't be. We know he can hit the fastball, but it's not as easy as just saying, I'm going to start hitting the ball out in front of home plate. Change up bounces, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2-0 Tigers in the first.
And Dan, we've talked about it. We've joked about it online, on off air, what have you. And you can go on hitting Twitter. You can go on all these different websites. And you can go deep. I don't care what any of them say. If you are not on time, nothing else works. You can have all the best moves, and this, that, and the third. You have to be on time with your pitcher.
1-2. Whoa. Fastball up. What a quick glove hand for Fatucci. He's low, and that ball was third inning, 2-0 Tigers. First pitch changeup from Griffin Jacks. So you look at Griffin Jacks' appearances so far as a starter. Again, traded to the Rays last year and started the year as a traditional late inning reliever and ground ball foul. And then the Rays said, you know what? We need you for an opener because the Rays still do this. Still use openers for some of their starters. So he started a game at the end of April, 2 innings. They liked what they saw. And then another 2 innings start, and then 4, and then 5, and then 5. And then last time out, they used him like more of a traditional opener. Just 2 innings, gave up 3 runs on 4 hits. McGonigal takes a pitch in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a really nice career at closing out games. Late inning leverage reliever. McGonigal takes a changeup that fades away with the Twins until they decided to trade their entire bullpen away at the trade deadline last year. 3-2. Ground ball foul. Hey, the Rays have a knack for knowing which guys might turn into starters. This seems a less obvious choice to me, but like you said, Bob, he's got a 4-pitch mix, maybe 5. It's a good arm. They know what they're doing. They do know what they're doing. And I think the biggest thing is if it doesn't quite work out, guess what? You've got a quality back-end reliever with stripes on his sleeves, too. McGonigal swings at the sweeper that hung up a little bit and fouled it straight back. Lefties have a slight edge against Griffin Jacks so far this year. They've hit him for higher average. Neither righties nor lefties hitting him at all for power. Right now he's walking right-handed batters at a higher rate. The 3-2 in the dirt. He's going to walk Kevin McGonigal, and Kevin McGonigal reaches for the second time today. See if he takes off. Again, this is a pitcher generally teams have run on through the years. That was a pretty darn good throw from Fiducia, the catcher, and you mentioned it, Bobby, it really is something we've seen the trend grow. The throws to the right field side of second base by design, so that that guy can be in front of the bag and tag the leg going by.
I mean, in theory, it makes a ton of sense. It's actually a shorter play, so why not throw it there?
Dylan Dingler, line drive, fouled on the third base line. Sinker in, pulled the hands in, but he couldn't quite keep it fair. Strike one.
You know, for years and years, it was get on the bag and straddle the bag with your, have the bag between your feet and let the ball travel to the bag and then just put the tag on there. But now it's get in front of the bag and if you can, shade a little bit to the second base or right field side of it and throw it there and get him on the way by.
The strike one. Dingler swings and misses. That changeup is a real weapon for Griffin Jacks. Gets a lot of double plays turned behind him. He's had 5 turned behind him already this year, just 30 innings. That's a pretty big number. The 0-2. Swing and a foul out of play. And Dingler hitting .226, so the average has fallen, but we've seen the line drives jump off his bat. He hit .278 last year. The league has now fallen below .240. The American League is collectively hitting .239. The 0-2, swinging a tap foul. Looking at it today, Bobby. Run scoring is down in the American League. OPS has dropped a little bit. My bold prediction, I didn't think it was actually a bold prediction at all, that with the walk rate going up, and it has gone up about as predicted to almost 3.6 walks per 9 in the American League. Well, that should lead to more run scoring. Well, run scoring is down because batting average remains very low. Fly ball left center field. Simpson, Mullins back and gone. Wow, did that ball carry? Dylan Dingler with number 12, 2-run shot, and the Tigers take a 4-0 lead in the third. Wow, that's one of the deepest home runs we've seen hit here.
Yeah, we told you that he's throwing his sweeper a little bit less. It doesn't matter how much you throw it. If you hang it on the outer third and let a guy like Dylan Dingler get those arms extended and get through it, it doesn't matter what you're throwing. Good swing by Dylan Dingler. That was a sweeper over the outer third. You could see his eyes light up as soon as it popped out his hands. He knew he had something. You have to fight the urge to try to hit it too hard when you're a hitter and you get a hanger. He didn't. He relaxed and he let it go, and it went over the wall.
First pitch fastball to Kerry Carpenter, swings at a shoulder-high fastball. 4-0 lead for the Tigers. We talked about that one-loss record when scoring first, and we were talking during the break. A lot of those games, especially in the month of May, were 1-0 leads.
Yeah.
Still, teams generally win those games, but it's been a while since the Tigers have started a game with a 4-0 lead. We're in the third. Fly ball right center field off the bat of Carpenter. Going back, Mesa looking up. Gone! Back to back! Kerry Carpenter's second game back, 7th home run, 5-0 Tigers in the third.
I joked with Kerry Carpenter in the tunnel on the way out this afternoon as the Tigers were getting their work in. I said, you back in Florida, big boy, get some of that home air. Might do you some good. It did. That's a heater up. Told you had to get Griffin Jacks off that top rail. The first one he swung at was well up on the top, probably above. That was one ball down inside that top rail, and Kerry Carpenter made him pay for it. That ball is blasted.
Kyle Snyder out to the mound. Griffin Jacks as a starter had really been terrific. He'd given up coming into this game. Just 4 earned runs in 19 innings on 16 hits and 1 home run. Tigers in the first inning, single. Riley Green double, scored 2. Now here in the third, walk, home run. Man, is that good to see.
Ooh-wee.
Every Tigers home run this year is a Little Caesars Pizza home run. Order online for delivery or Pizza Portal pickup. First pitch fastball to Riley Green, high and outside. All right, this is the time when Riley Green hits that sweeper that he missed.
Right.
In the first inning. Gets on the board in the home run column. Fly ball center field deep. Going back, Mullins at the fence, looking up. How about it? Gone.
Partner, you keep asking for it. You finally got one.
Riley Green, cutter up, didn't miss. Back to back to back. 6-0 Tigers.
Once again, another pitch up. But again, off the top rail. He's so good on that top rail. It's one ball down. And Riley Green absolutely smashes that ball to dead center field.
107 at-bats in between home runs. That had to feel so good. Straightaway center, 428 feet. Riley Green, or Spencer Torkelson rips one foul down the third base line. He'd like to get in the fun.
He said, wait a minute now, wait a minute. Y'all not going to have all this fun without me. Wait a minute.
Oh, man. Dingler, Carpenter, and Green. 6-0 Tigers. Change up, swing, and a miss. It won't be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. That's a beautiful sight. It is interesting. So this is the first time the Rays, again, have been back home inside after playing outside all of last year. Tropicana Field every year has been a very pitcher-friendly ballpark. What does that mean? That means good years, bad years. Remember, you're always looking at the Rays and their opponents. Cole Keith is challenging the strike call to start his at-bat. And it was what? Correct?
A nanometer.
Oh, yeah. Umpire. Big miss for the umpire. Less than 1/10 of an inch. I want you to get a ruler out. Look at the 1/8 marker and then move your fingers a little closer together. That's how much he missed that one by. Ground ball fouled on the first base line. So every year, reliably, this ballpark holds down singles, holds down doubles. Pretty decent triples ballpark, holds down home runs. This is every year for the last 10 years, and that means pitcher friendly because run scoring is always among the worst anywhere. So it's a tough place for hitters. It is interesting. It's just 1 year, and it's only 26 games. But maybe it's the new roof. Maybe it's hitters can see better because it is definitely a thinner roof and more light is coming in. Whatever it is, Rays and their opponents have been scoring a lot of runs here and hitting home runs. Keith waiting on a 1-2. Swinging a pop-up. Softly into left field. Simpson over and in to make the catch for the second out of the third inning. So just something to watch. I mean, I can't think of anything else. The dimensions are the same. Maybe the thinner roof is letting more of that humid air in.
I think what happened is when they put the roof back on and they got it sealed up, they had hitter air trapped in it. They had pitcher air before, Dan. And unfortunately,
that is
an act of God removed the roof.
And so they trapped that hitter air
Trapped the hitter air in.
And did what the Twins used to do. They put blowers in behind home plate.
Allegedly, of course, right?
Oh, that was a fact, right? Many teams believed it. Check swing foul out of play. Wenzel Perez, 1 ball, 1 strike, 6-0 Tigers were in the third. Bullpen getting busy for the Rays.
It's Trevor Martin down there for them.
Griffin Jackson never been hit this hard by the Tigers. Swinging a pop-up softly into left field. Going out, Caminero let Walls make the catch, but nobody's going to make the catch. Walls had the better angle, but Caminero makes the catch in shallow left field running toward that third base line. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, Dingler, Carpenter, and Green. Ahead of the bottom of the third inning. Tigers with a 6-0 lead in St. Petersburg. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball presented
Since 1927, Gallagher has been serving the communities where we live and work. We partner with businesses of every size to provide insurance, risk management, and benefit solutions that prepare them for what's next. Whether you are on Main Street or across the globe, we're ready to help you take on any challenge. As a proud partner of the Detroit Tigers, we bring that same commitment to Detroit and all of Michigan. Dedicated to partnering with you to face the future with confidence. Learn more at ajg.com. Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and people strategy partner. It starts at sunrise. For over 60 years, National Coney Island has been making the good stuff. From the classic Coney dog to our original chicken honey and award-winning chili. We serve up value in every mouth-watering meal every day. Family-owned goodness that is always fast, fresh, and friendly. Dine in or order online at nationalconeyisland.com. National Coney Island is proud to be the official chili of the Detroit Tigers.
Make no mistake. If you've been injured, you want the biggest personal injury law firm in Michigan. That's the Mike Morris Law Firm. We've won over $2 billion for our clients to date. With us, you get a dedicated team focused on your case. We've got the resources, the manpower, and the expertise to maximize your win. We're a Michigan law firm, so we know the local courts and laws. Who you hire matters. Call 855-MIKE-WINS. Mike wins.
Fox 2 is just the best.
I watch before I go to bed.
You definitely hit the local angle very good. When I watch Fox, I feel like I'm getting the whole story.
They're working for you.
Madden working with a 6-0 lead. That's right. We're going to repeat that. Bottom of the third. Tigers 6. Tampa Bay Rays nothing. It's been a minute since we have seen the Tigers score 6 and take a 6-0 lead. Swinging a foul straight back. Hunter Fiducia at the plate. Traded here from the Dodgers. Didn't do a whole lot at the plate. He really struggled at the plate last year, hitting .273. Good contact skills this year for the Rays. 1-1. Fastball high and tight. 8-9-1 hitters. Fiducia, Walls, and Diaz. Third inning is brought to you by Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. For fast service and the best price, choose Mastercraft. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Don't want to miss with the slider there. Swung right through a belt-high slider. Today's game brought to you in part by Myron, official partner of the Detroit Tigers. And our injury report is brought to you by McLaren Health, the official healthcare system of the Detroit Tigers. Tarek Skubal with another successful day. The 2-2. Swing and a foul tip. Swing and miss. Caught by Dylan Dingler. Strikeout of Fiducia. Third strikeout for Ty Madden. All on swings and misses. This is unusual. Oliver Dunn is pinch hitting for Taylor Walls, he's the everyday shortstop for the Rays. And he's got to be hurt if he's being pinch hit for here in the third.
He's got to be dinged up. Something must have happened last time out in the field.
Both these managers will pinch hit early all the time, but that's not a guy who generally comes out of a game. He's a switch hitter. He doesn't hit much, but he is a Gold Glove caliber shortstop. Swinging a pop-up to the left of the mound. Kevin McGonigal will come in, call off Colt Keith, and make the catch. Took charge. Good job by McGonigal. So Dunn, pinch hitting for Walls, pops out. Going back to Tarek Skubal with 2 outs in the third inning. Base is empty. Tarek Skubal had a sim game today, simulated baseball game, and this is actually, the Tigers kind of prefer this to a rehab assignment, because if you send him down to, say, A ball, even AAA, they want him to throw a certain number of pitches. He might only throw 40 pitches in 4 innings. Simulated game, you can control that. He threw, I believe it was 65 pitches today in a 4-inning sim game. And I think we are approaching the point. The 1-0 pitch to Diaz, swinging a high fly ball center field, deep. Going back Perez, he's got room to make the catch on the warning track by the 404 marker in straightaway center. We'll talk more about Tarek Skubal when we come back. Ty Madden just cruised through the third inning. He's now retired 9 in a row since Diaz started the game with a double. Fourth inning, 6-0 Tigers after 3 on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network, presented by Meyer.
We know what you love. You love baseball. You love the Detroit Tigers. You love spending a day at Comerica Park. We also know what you don't love, standing in line. So we made a VIP entrance, so you could do more of the things you love and less of the things you don't. All you have to do is bank with Comerica. With your Comerica bank card, you'll feel like a VIP the moment you walk in, just like you do at our bank. Learn more at comerica.com/yourpark. Comerica Bank, a division of Fifth Third Bank N.A., member FDIC.
At Comerica Bank, we've helped build some of America's most iconic companies.
Dunn, another left-handed batter. Diaz, Aranda. Again, a lefty-loaded lineup, swinging a soft tap foul. This is where Walls was before leaving the game with left hamstring tightness, so a lefty replaces the switch hitter. And still nice pockets for any Tigers lefty. Brendan Hannafy is getting loose in the Tigers bullpen. 1-1. Sweeper away. Dunn just up from minor leagues, just 8 at-bats. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Tyler Holton is feeling that sweeper tonight.
Yeah, he's got a good one. He's thrown some in the zone for strikes. He's thrown a couple of them strike the ball, including the strikeout to Mullins.
2-2. Soft little tapper down the third baseline. Tyler Holton will field, spin, throw. Got him! He did everything right. Very under control, didn't rush anything, and got a pretty decent runner by inches at first. Rays will not challenge.
Yeah, good athlete. We've seen this a lot with Tyler Holton. He fields with bunts very well. Those little numbers off the bat of the hitters very well. He's done a nice job right there. Spin, glove side, and delivers a strike to Spencer Torkelson at first base.
Back to the top of the order, Yandy Diaz. First pitch, fastball low and away at 92, ball one. 7-2 Tigers are in the fifth inning. Pitch counts are brought to you every game by Rocket Mortgage. Own the dream. Pitch counts are not going to be an issue in this game. Both starters are outlined. Drive, base hit, jam job. Cutter got in, but did we mention that Yandy Diaz can hit? Lines a single into right field. Let's pause for station identification on the Detroit Tigers radio network.
First baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Breaking ball down to the lefty, Jonathan Aranda. Aranda hangs in there against lefties. It's a little different profile against lefties. Hits lefties for average, draws walks. Hits righties for average, hits home runs. 0 for 2 today, both against Ty Madden, both times victimized by a slider down and in. We know Tyler Holton can bury lefties, but both lefties and righties have hit 280 against him this year. Lefties, he has not walked any lefties. Righties have hit him 280 with power, lefties 280 with no power. Misses with the fastball, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, another beauty of a sweeper for a called strike.
He's really got a good feel for that.
Feels like he can just live with that fastball sweeper combination
I
right
think
now.
that's what's going on.
Yeah,
absolutely, 100%.
Diaz has got 2 hits tonight, edges off first. Fastball away. See if that sets up the sweeper away to Aranda. Pretty smart hitter at the plate. He knows what to look for, but I feel like he can throw it anyway. Magana goes right up the middle at shortstop. Cole Keith is way over by shortstop. Tonight's third baseman for the Tigers. Hayu Lee shades toward the hole at second with Torque holding it first. Soft ground ball off the changeup up the middle. Glove by Hayu Lee. Flip to McGonigal. Throw to first. Beautiful 4-6-3 inning double play. Yu Lee, ranging to his right, starts a beauty of a double play.
That's why you practice it. You mess with that a little bit in BP. You do it in ground balls because there's going to be a time where you have to break it out. It's not showboating. It's the most efficient way to get the ball to your partner. Great play right there by Yu Lee.
He's got a knack for shoveling with the glove. 7-2 Tigers after 5 on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network, presented by Meyer.
At Comerica Bank, we've helped build some of America's most iconic companies. Now, we're bringing that same professional-grade expertise to today's builders. The kitchen table entrepreneurs, the first-time storefronts, and late-night dreamers with big ambitions. Because banking built for success shouldn't just be for big business. It should be for anyone building something that matters. Let's build something together at Comerica.com/succeed. Comerica Bank, a division of Fifth Third Bank N.A., member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
We know what you love. You love baseball. You love the Detroit Tigers. You love spending a day at Comerica Park. We also know what you don't love, standing in line. So we made a VIP entrance, so you could do more of the things you love and less of the things you don't. All you have to do is bank with Comerica. With your Comerica Bank card, you'll feel like a VIP the moment you walk in, just like you do at our bank. Learn more at Comerica.com/yourpark. Comerica Bank, a division of Fifth Third Bank N.A., member FDIC.
Baseball is back in the D, and it's time to bring the bliss to game day. This season, crack open a Carbliss while you're cheering on the Detroit Tigers, the official ready-to-drink cocktail of the Detroit Tigers. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, just 100 calories with bold, unbeatable flavor. From tailgates outside the ballpark to watch parties at home, Carbliss is the MVP of your lineup. So when the Tigers swing big, you sip big. Carbliss, you sip big. Carbliss, the official ready-to-drink cocktail of the Detroit Tigers. Find your bliss at drinkcarbliss.com.
Hey, baseball fans, Mike Valena here. If you're looking for a great trip to plan, go do something fun, how about Vegas? The D.com, the D Las Vegas. It's your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Trevor Martin delivers a fastball swing and miss for Yu Lee, who just started that spectacular 4-6-3 double play. Fastball, wow, pained it down and away, and it's a pretty nice follow-up to a fastball high and tight. No balls, 2 strikes. Yu Lee, that's a real, he's done it about 4 times since he's been with the Tigers. Charging balls to his left, grabbing it, knowing he had no time to do anything but shovel the ball to Torkelson. Lee swings and taps it foul. First time I can remember where he had to go to his right. And, Bobby, if he takes the ball out of his glove and shovels it with his hand, they don't turn the double play.
He gets 1 at second. He does not get the turn at first base.
And the only way you make that shovel throw with your glove is if you practice it. Fly ball right field. This one's deep. Going back Mesa at the fence and off the top of the fence. Gone! Mark Ribinger, first base umpire, indicates home run for Yu Lee. Second career home run. 5th of the night for the Tigers. Back to a 6-run lead, 8-2.
Yeah, good swing for Yu Lee. He has hit some balls very hard the other way. And you knew this was going to happen, Dan. He made a great play in the field. Made a great play in the field. It's an automatic homer when you make a great play in the field and you come up, lead off that next inning. He got that same fastball away he took earlier in that bat and rifled that ball over the right field fence. Good swing.
You said there's only one thing for him to do.
That's it.
As we came back from break, there's only one thing he can do here is hit a home run.
Young man listens. He follows instruction. I like it.
Riley Green followed the instructions earlier. 5 home runs. 5 home runs for the Tigers tonight. It has been the single biggest feature, if you will, lacking in this offense since the home run explosion. And it seems like so long ago, well, because it was in Cincinnati. The 1-1. Line drive. Caught at first base. McKinstry lines. He's had good swings tonight.
He has. Much better.
Much better. That's a line out, but line drives tend to fall in, as we talked about. He's had a line drive single tonight, a deep fly ball out, and a line drive out.
Now warming in the Tigers bullpen, number 75, Brendan Hanafy. 75, Hanafy now warming.
First time this year the Tigers have hit 5 home runs in a game. And we just kept talking about it, Bobby. I mean, you know it's in there. The track records of some of these, it's in there. We just hadn't seen it. But the power outage really was kind of the biggest glaring weakness of this offense for the last, I mean, if you want to go back 31 games, they've averaged under 3 runs a game. If you want to go back during this 25-game stretch where they've lost 21, they've averaged 2.5 runs a game. But it's with no power. 2-0. High pop-up near the A-ring. Down into the glove of Cedric Mullins, the center fielder in shallow center field. McGonigal, single walk line out. And now a big pop-up to shallow center field. 8-2 Tigers in the 6th inning. Strikeout updates brought to you by Carbliss, the official ready-to-drink canned cocktail of the Detroit Tigers. 6th inning today is brought to you by the Jack Demmer Automotive Group. Go in and experience the Demmer difference. Dylan Dingler, why not a 3-homer night? Trevor Martin delivers a sinker strike. Inner half. Palacios at second, shades up the middle of the outfield, respecting the power from Dylan Dingler because they've seen it twice. Playing him is, it's a no doubles luck here in the 6th inning. Splitter misses the mark, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 fly balls that have carried the fence, both estimated at 428 feet. The 1-1. Fly ball to the right center field gap, playable, and the right fielder Mesa Jr. calls off Mullins to make the catch. Looks like they were headed for a collision course. Mesa Jr. makes the catch. The Tigers hit their 5th home run of the night, this time from Hayuli, opposite field shot to right. We head to the bottom of the 6th, 8-2 Tigers. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball, presented by Meijer.
Meijer is the proud hometown partner of the Detroit Tigers, and we're cheering them on every game to a winning season. We're looking forward to more home runs, RBIs, shutouts, and new major league records. Plus, whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations all over the city, from local businesses and manufacturers to schools, food banks, kids' athletics, and more programs that bring us together. Because when you shop Meijer, you don't just shop for yourself. You shop for your entire community. You create reasons to celebrate and opportunities for people in your community to live, to learn, to work, and to play. Home is where your team is, and our home is right here in Detroit, where the Tigers' roar never stops, and the 7th inning stretch means we're getting ready to pounce. Save and win with Meijer, proud hometown partner of the Detroit Tigers.
Mornings are tough. At Bigby, we know our coffee and other delicious drinks are a great way to get ready to face the day. But you're listening to the radio, and we can't serve coffee on the radio, but we can serve affirmations. That PowerPoint won't know what hit it. Great lane change. Oh, look at that fit. Feeling great yet? Come visit Bigby, and we'll make it even better with a signature latte. Bigby makes it better.
For every Tigers home run, Ashley, the official furniture and mattress provider of the Detroit Tigers, donates up to $500 to nonprofits supporting Michigan kids. Go Tigers!
Brendan Hannafy on the mound for the Tigers. Pitching change brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Hannafy facing 3-4-5 hitters. Palacios shows bunt, pulls the bat back. Heavy sinker, gets a called strike 1. And a good start to the 2026 season for Brendan Hannafy. Up and away. Palacios with a walk and a fly ball out. Hannafy's been up and down a few times. This is his 12th appearance of the year. check swing changeup. That's a big pitch for him against lefties. Needs to get lefties out, and so far it's early.
Yep.
Just 12 innings of work, but he's getting lefties out at a nice clip. The 2-1. Fastball in, the sinker misses, 3-1.
Yeah, I saw Brennan yesterday against the White Sox, do an inning, clean inning, no walks, no strikeouts, no runs or hits as well. But like you said, Dan, that two-seam fastball, that's what he does. Two-seam sinker slider, but that changeup is what's going to be the separator.
Missed big with the sinker. Dingler was setting up away, yanked it down and in. Lefty so far 1 for 10, now with 2 walks, no strikeouts. Changeup, he just couldn't land his changeup against lefties last year, and they had the big edge against him. 2 years ago, he shut down righties and lefties. OPS below 700 for both. Two Tigers are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Slider misses down and away. That's a pitch that he said will probably be a constant battle for him, just the way his hand action works. Slider is probably never going to be the pitch that he wants it to be. That's true for every pitcher, right? How does the ball come out of your hand?
There's just some things, I mean, because
I'm not a supinator, I'm not a pronator.
Right, he's got a pretty neutral arm path, which is interesting with the way his ball sinks, that he does get that as much sink usually.
2-0 sinker for a strike to Caminero. Hit a home run last time up. 8-2 Tigers are in the 6th.
Guys that pronate have a predisposition to throw that sinker. But he's got a pretty neutral path, and the ball sinks naturally anyway.
2-1. Sinker away. He's trying to little swing back to the glove side. Home run for Caminero was his 14th, so on pace to perhaps match last year's total of 45 home runs. 3-1. Fastball all called strike. Caminero immediately touches the top of his helmet. Home plate umpire Dan Bellino talking about the challenge, and it is ball 4, so back-to-back walks. Just what you hate to see if you're A.J. Hinch. Chris Federer on his way to the mound. Drew Summers in the bullpen. Pocket of lefties coming up. Not many counters left for Kevin Cash on the other side. Entire infield will come in and join this conversation. Of these things.
Yeah.
Mound visits, good mound visits, bad mound visits. Good mound visits, usually it means strike throwing and outs after.
Right.
Bad mound visit.
Means the pitcher didn't follow directions.
Yeah, it's never on the pitching coach.
They didn't follow directions. Do what I say. You'll be all right.
Ryan Valade in for Simpson. Right-handed batter. Just never got the chance to do a whole lot with the Tigers. He's putting up nice numbers for the Rays. 0-1 sinker, 97. We haven't seen many 97s from Brendan Hanafy. That's good to see.
That is good to see. Upticking the velocity a little bit. Usually sits about 95. That one's had a little extra giddy up on it.
1-1, fly ball, left field. Forget about it. Way back. Wow. Into the upper deck in left field. Ryan Valade with a 3-run home run. Just when you think the Tigers might have a nice relaxing night with a lopsided win, 3-run home run makes it an 8-5 game. Man.
Yeah, Dan, that was a slider that was away from Ryan Valade. Well, he got all of that bad boy right there. Ryan Valade can do a few things. That's why he's a valuable piece of this Rays ball club. Pinch hit, move around the field, impact the baseball when he gets a chance. And he got the chance right there. He didn't miss it.
That hit the catwalk?
Yes, it did.
Wow. That's a long way. That's the end of the day for Brendan Hanafy. Walk, home run. 6-run lead is down to 3. A slugfest at Tropicana. Those words have generally... The Tigers make the change. We'll pause to these words on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
Home means everything to you. So when rates drop, you don't just sit back. Rocket Mortgage watches the market to help you save money when the time is right. We make refinancing simple and savings even simpler. Never miss a new lower monthly payment with Rocket Mortgage. Learn more at rocketmortgage.com or call 1-800-4ROCKET for cost information and conditions. Conditions apply. Not a commitment to lend. Rocket Mortgage LLC, licensed in all 50 states. NMLS ConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
We're headed into the home stretch on Wallside's amazing once-in-our-history offer. 82 months, 0 interest. Time's running out to stretch out your payments with 82 months, 0 interest, plus half off every window. 82 months, 0 interest means lower monthly payments. The home stretch to stretch your payments ends in just days. Wallside, your home for affordable quality. 1-800-521-7800 or go to wallside.com.
At the Sam Bernstein Law Firm, we live by the golden rule. Treat everyone who calls like they're someone's friend, family, or loved one. When you call, we listen. We get started on your case. And we're Michigan's only firm to offer the no-fee guarantee. You don't pay until we win. Treating you like family, because that's how you deserve to be treated. That's the Bernstein Advantage. The Sam Bernstein Law Firm. 1-800-BERNSTEIN Law Firm. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
The Sam Bernstein Law Firm, Michigan's first family of law.
Drew Summers almost hit Mesa Jr. Now a soft little ground ball down the first base line. It'll be grabbed by Summers. He'll tag Mesa Jr. trying to go around him inside. Nicely done by Drew Summers. Only one batter so far for Drew Summers. He struck him out, so he had a really good strikeout rate coming into this game.
100%. That works. Yeah, Drew Summers ended the ball game. Sinker, slider, changeup. I'm sorry, sinker, slider, four-seam fastball as well.
He's kind of a drop and drive.
Yep.
I've made this Sid Fernandez comparison.
You got to reach back for that one. But I like it. I think it's right, though.
It just does explain. I mean, the fastball plays up. Sid Fernandez didn't really throw that hard. I mean, it looked, but it just, the guys couldn't hit his fastball. They could not hit his fastball.
I would venture to say, just remembering what his motion looked like in his arm angle, probably that low VAA as well, that upshoot fastball that just carried.
Sweeper against the lefty Mullins, fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drew Summers put up very good numbers down at AAA. Walks are something he's going to battle, but the strikeout totals were healthy. Fastball up 94, and I guarantee it plays up at home plate. We just saw him in the spring, and he admitted to a bit of nerves. He knew he had a chance to make the team. He just couldn't get in the strike zone enough, and that's still going to be the challenge for him at the major league level. 2-2, swinging a foul. That's a good fastball. 95, riding in from that low arm slot.
Yeah, that fastball plays up, like you said, into the left-handed hitting Cedric Mullins. Tough at bat. He's way on that third base side, but like we said, low arm angle. And he's crossfire a little bit too.
21 innings at Toledo, 35 strikeouts. Also 11 walks. The 2-2. Slider away. Again, Mullins can give you a good at bat against lefties. Just hasn't so far this year. Did last year. Having a really tough start, hitting 180, not hitting righties or lefties. 3-2, swing and a pop-up, foul and out of play. Well back third base side. 8-5, Tigers lead. They had leads of 6-0 and 8-2. The ex-Tiger Ryan Valade hit the lowest catwalk. He hit a bomb after 2 walks to make it an 8-5 game. 3-2, oh, he almost hit him. Sinker in, 8-pitch battle. Mullins draws a walk, so the Tigers getting the Rays back into this game with walks.
Yeah.
Palacios walked ahead of a Caminero home run in the 4th inning for the first 2 runs. 2 walks ahead of the Belain home run here in the 6th inning, and now another walk. One more base runner, and the Rays will bring the potential tying run to the plate. Nick Fortes, right-handed batter, first pitch fastball, jams him high and tight, spins out of the way, ball 1.
Yeah, Dan, that's the thing that cannot happen when that bullpen door swings open. It's got to be over the plate.
Fortes has done the bulk of the catching duties for the Rays this year. The 1-0, wow, big miss with the slider. And that's the thing you'll see with Drew Summers, big misses. There's a lot of promise in this left arm. Kyle Finnegan getting the warm-up call right away. Dunn, a lefty, coming up, but he'll probably get Diaz. 2-0, fastball at the knees for a called strike, 2-1.
Yeah, good pitch, well located right there. That two-seam fastball down and into the right-handed hitting Fortes.
Parts of 6 years in the major leagues for Fortes. He's hit .220. Pretty aggressive hitter. Swinging a shot, foul. Slider down and in, but it hung up enough for him to put the barrel on it. Pulled it just a couple feet. Foul by the bag at third.
Went good choice right there. Pretty good execution. Want to get that in a little bit more. Now you can go further down and in the dirt, strike the ball slider, or fastball down and away to see if you can't get a double play ball out of it.
Summers sets. 2-2. Swing and a pop foul out of play. Well back first base side. Lefties have given Nick Fortes, this righty, the most trouble in the last 3 years. 250 at bats. Low average, no power. 2-2 again. Swing and a foul. Riding fastball up and away.
A good heater right there. 95 miles an hour. Got good traits to it. Plays at the plate.
This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Mullins has good speed. Edges off of first. 2-2 in the dirt with a changeup. 7th pitch of the at-bat is ball 3. 2 in the first for the Tigers, 4 in the third, a 6-0 lead.
This has got to be on the plate right here. You cannot walk another batter.
Summers sets, holds a glove at the belt, 3-2, swinging a chopper back to the mound, fielded by Summers. He'll plant, throw to Torkelson at first. Nicely done. Down to second goes Mullins. He's there with 2 outs. And that'll leave it up to Dunn, the lefty.
Yeah, good job right there by Summers. Gets the ground ball, just a little chopper in front of him, handles it, doesn't panic, doesn't even look at second, not an option. Goes to first base for the out.
I was wrong. A.J. Hinch wants Finnegan to face the lefty Dunn. A.J.'s on his way to the mound, man on 2 outs. Tigers holding on to an 8-5 lead in the 6th inning. While they make the change, we'll pause for these words on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
It starts at sunrise. For over 60 years, National Coney Island has been making the good stuff. From chicken honey and award-winning chili, we serve up value in every mouth-watering meal every day. Family-owned goodness that is always fast, fresh, and friendly. Dine in or order online at nationalconeyisland.com. National Coney Island is proud to be the official chili of the Detroit Tigers.
If you have cancer, proton therapy is targeted treatment with less risk of side effects.
I'm John, and I had prostate cancer. In my opinion, for proton therapy, there's nowhere else to be. Anybody that has the opportunity to come here to participate in the proton therapy program, it's a win for them. The staff, the treatment, prognosis, your chances for survival when you walk out the door, there's nowhere else to be in my eyes.
Your best.
How you lead takes first pitch, strike 1. Pitching change for the for the Rays. Brought to you by the Sam Bernstein Law Firm. Cole Sulser takes over on the mound for the Rays. He's been well-traveled, 8 years. Started with Tampa in 2019 to Baltimore, Miami, Arizona, the Mets, and now back with Tampa the last 3 years. Soft little line drive into center. It's going to drop for a base hit. Mullins had to wait, let it drop. IU Lee's had a good night. This has just been a good night for the offense. 5 home runs, but singles, doubles, base runners. Tigers have scored their most runs in the last 32 games. But A.J. Hinch talked a lot about, we'll see this offense start to get back on track when we see the connected at-bats, the tandem at-bats,
Yep.
and we've seen that tonight.
You've seen a lot of them, and they don't always result in runs or what have you, but it's been important.
Bunt down the third baseline, I like it. Fielded by Caminero, he throws out McKinstry. I absolutely love it, Bobby.
Connected at bat, Dan. Here's the thing. How you Lee gets on, you got a guy who's capable of bunting. This entire roster, let's be honest with you, not capable of bunting.
Yep.
That's not how this team is put together. It's not how it's been put together. That's okay. But when you have a guy that can handle the bat and does that, Zach McKinstry gets a perfect bunt out there, makes Caminero field it, has a look at second base, no play. Now you got him running in scoring position with 1 out.
Has to be a tool in the tool bag. And I absolutely love it. Sometimes you have to manufacture a run. On a night when you've hit 5 home runs,
yep,
and you, Zach McKinstry, have had good swings, that's still the right thing. Leave the game in a better situation for the guy behind you. As the Tigers talk about, make that guy's at-bat easier, because now all they need is a single to get that guy home instead of an extra base hit to get him home from first. Williamson up the middle at shortstop. Fly ball center field deep. Mullins backtracking it though. He's going to have room to make the catch. Lee will tag and head to third. It's a good swing for Kevin McGonigal. Everything to center field feels like it's got a chance to go out tonight. That was a good swing, but it's out number 2. Man at third, 2 outs for Dylan Dingler. He's got 2 home runs and a single tonight.
I'm telling you, Dan, this place is different. You're absolutely right. It's different. I think the guy who fixed the roof oversaw the project.
I like your theory.
Hey, listen, he was a position player at college, okay? He played shortstop. Maybe he was a light-hitting dude. He said, I've seen enough of this nonsense. Let's get some good air in here.
Let's trap the good, warm, humid air. That's good for traveling baseballs. And then find a way to keep it that way, even with the air conditioning on.
That's right.
It's a good working theory.
Oh, wow.
Pitch in the dirt. What a block by Fortes. I mean, what a block. That ball bounced in front of home plate from Sulcer, and he kept it out in front of home plate and saved a run.
That was a changeup that just was a scud way in front of home plate. He throws that right shoulder at it to keep it in front. That's a tremendous block.
Wow. 2 outs, men on third. Check some scores in the 1-800-CALL-SAM Studios scoreboard, brought to you by Meijer, the official grocery retailer. Fastball for a strike. So what do we mean when we say that the ball seems to be flying? StatCast tracks balls hit at certain velocities and certain angles, and just tracks what the average distance on those balls is. So the last 2 years, Dylan Dingler's home run, for instance, the first one went 428. That same ball at 105 miles an hour and 31 degrees off the bat has traveled 407 feet the last 2 years. Swing and a miss. It's usually a home run, but 20 feet shorter. Kerry Carpenter's home run was 99 off the bat, 31-degree launch angle. It went 391. That same ball has averaged 369 feet of flight the last 2 years. Dingler, fly ball, left center field. Could he do it again? This ball is 1 hop up against the deepest part of the ballpark's fence in left center. Dylan Dingler crushes a double to left center. How-You Lee scores. Back to a 4-run lead for the Tigers, 9-5.
That's a big run,
Have
man.
a night.
That's a big run. Wow. Another heater away from them. You think by now they stop throwing them heaters away. They hadn't learned. You can stay out there all series if you want to.
Wow.
One hops the wall out there. Tremendous swing.
4-hit night. 2 home runs, a double, 4 RBIs. 9 runs for the Tigers. Kerry Carpenter takes a changeup in the dirt. Sulcer, pretty hittable. Had a good year with Tampa last year. Only 22 innings. Just hasn't been able to stay healthy the last few years. 22 innings, 16 innings the last couple of years. Only had 1 year in the majors with more than 40 innings of work. Swing and a miss. Fastball 92. Yikes. Middle. Throw another one there. Kerry Carpenter will not miss the next one. 22 innings. He's given up 13 runs on 24 hits this year with 9 walks. That's a lot of base runners. 1-1. Ground ball down the third base line, and that's the way things are going for the Tigers tonight. Pass to diving Caminero down the left field line. Kerry Carpenter will cruise into second. Little excuse me ground ball that dribbles down the third base line. Another run for the Tigers in a 10-5 lead.
That's happy June, Dan. Happy June.
Did anything happen in May? I don't even remember May.
That would not have happened in May.
No, it would have hit the bag and gone right to Caminero's glove.
No doubt about it. Zero doubt about that. Happy June. Just an excuse me, swing it to right, watch it go down the line on a cue ball to left. That's that good, clean living right there, baby. Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry comes out. Pinch runner for him at second base. Look at the smile on his face. Single, double, home run tonight, and the double that drives in a run. Excuse me. Down that left field line. What a thing of beauty. And you are 100% right. That ball bounces off the bag to Caminero, or it just goes to Caminero. It doesn't do that in May.
It bounces off the bag, goes to Caminero.
Riley Green fouls it out of play. 4 RBIs tonight with a double and a home run.
Kerry Carpenter would have stubbed his toe coming out of the box, fallen down, and Caminero would have thrown it on 4 hops over to first base and would have got him out. But instead, you turn the page, June 1, good things happen.
Vierling running for Carpenter at second. The 0-2 bounces, another good block from Forte. Riley Green has a chance to hit for the cycle. This ballpark, the one extra base hit that it really has allowed through the years anyway is a triple. Kind of right where you almost have to hit it perfectly off the wall so that it angles away from an outfielder. The 1-2. Change up down. Damian easily needed a double for his cycle many years ago. And it was just a routine single to center, and he just never stopped after first base. And beat the throw to second. 2-2, swing and a miss, change up down. Riley Green strikes out. Tigers score 2. RBI doubles for Dingler and Carpenter. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Tigers with a 10-5 lead. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball, presented by Meyer.
There are trucks, and then there's the with the capability to handle what life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra. Power meets precision in a truck that leads where it matters most. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. We are professional grade. Michigan residents get $1,000 lease cash on a 2026 Sierra light-duty elevation crew cab with a TurboMax engine. And now, well-qualified GM employees with a current eligible GMC lease use it during GMC Truck Month to get a 24-month ultra-low mileage lease for $199 per month with 4019 due at signing. That's $199 per month with 4019 due at signing. Must be a current lessee of a 2021 model year or newer Buick or GMC vehicle through GM Financial for at least 30 days prior to the new vehicle sale. Tax, title, license, dealer fees extra. No security deposit required. Mileage charge of 25 cents a mile over 20,000 miles. At participating dealers only. Residency restrictions apply. Visit GMCofferinfo.com for details.
We're headed into the home stretch on Wallside's amazing once-in-our-history offer. 82 months, 0 interest. Time's running out to stretch out your payments with 82 months, 0 interest. Plus half off every window. 82 months, 0 interest means lower monthly payments. The home stretch to stretch your payments. And in just days, Wallside, your home for affordable quality. 1-800-521-7800 or go to wallside.com.
Northville Lumber is Michigan's Trex decking leader in the official lumber yard of the Detroit Tigers radio network. NorthvilleLumber.com.
Pause right now for station identification. This is the Detroit Tigers Radio Network. This copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the Detroit Tigers may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form in the accounts and descriptions of this game. May not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Detroit Tigers. Bo Brisky had a rude welcome back over the weekend in Chicago. But Bo Brisky's stuff looked good. He just wasn't locating. Was reminded that 97 thigh high into a lefty will get hit out. But it is good to have Bo Brisky back. Say it again. Second outing of the year. Slipped on a mound in spring training, and a groin injury kept him out until the weekend in Chicago. Caminero takes a pitch outside, 2-0. Two home runs in an inning and a third for Bo. The 2-0, swing and a pop-up, fouling out of play. 4-pitch mix, two types of fastballs. He's really happy with the slider, a bullet slider. Hard, 89, 88. And he's always got that changeup. There are some days it feels like, Bobby, he can just be fastball changeup, and that would work. 2-1. Slider away, 3-1. Cannot walk the leadoff man after your team just patted the lead.
And especially on those days where he's got command of that four-seamer, where he can go up and down. Tremendous arm action, great traits on the fastball, good arm speed on the changeup, and dies down and away to lefties.
3-1, fastball high and tight. He walked him. Sixth walk issued by Tigers pitchers tonight. Final line for Ty Madden, who started this game. As AJ said in the pregame, he's treating this kind of like a bullpen game. Madden getting the start. Madden went 3 1/3. His final line is brought to you by Figer Law. 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Holton an inning in the third. Strong inning in the third for Tyler Holton.
Yep.
Got some big outs. 4th into the 5th. Hannafy, Summers, Finnegan, and now Bo Brisky. 10-5 Tigers are in the 8th. Ryan Belade, fastball low and away. He's misfiring with the fastball.
Yeah, both types too. This is a sinker down and away from Belade.
Brisky works from the stretch, middle of the rubber. Yanks another fastball. Low and away, 2-0 on Ryan Belade. 3-run home run. Pulled the Rays to within 3 back in the 6th inning. His first at-bat of the game. And providing nice punch from the right side. He can play multiple positions. One of the faster runners on this team. 2-0, fastball, middle. Don't put it there again.
Going to have to figure out a way to locate some of these heaters, like you said. It's rust. I mean, it's been a minute since he's been on the mound. I mean, there's no getting away from that. Only a handful of innings last year.
Home run for Belade, his 3rd of the year, came in hitting .276. Fastball at the knees for a called strike and a challenge by Ryan Belade. He's going to lose this challenge, I think. Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pretty disciplined hitter. He can draw a walk to get on base. Pretty solid bat-to-ball skills so far in his time with Tampa. Waiting on a 2-2. Fastball low and outside. This becomes a big early pitch for Bo Brisky, kind of what you said about Drew Summers. He has to be over the plate with this pitch.
Yeah, and the worst part about this is it's probably pretty predictable. It's going to be a fastball right here.
Yep.
He hasn't landed anything else for a strike. No need to think about it from a hitter's perspective.
3-2, swinging a foul out of play. Well located 95-mile-an-hour fastball on the spot where that's really all Belade could do. But he spoiled a pretty good pitch to extend the at-bat.
And when you know it's coming, you just have less fear. Bo Brisky doesn't have wild misses. He's around the zone.
Leadoff man on. Tigers leading 10-5 in the 8th. The 3-2, swinging a high fly ball right field. Fairly deep, but playable. Zach McKinstry back to his right, shy of the warning track, makes the catch. But Bobby, just reviewing those home runs again, you can look up StatCast, similar balls hit at similar velocities and launch angles to see what the average is. And this is 50, 60, 70 batted ball events, as they call them on Baseball Savant. This is pretty, if I'm presenting a case in court that the ball is flying farther, this is pretty good evidence that it's different.
I think that's fair.
And I think your working theory is the one we're going to go with. They put the new roof on and trapped hitter air inside. You know, when you say it out loud, it sounds funny, but I still think there's logic behind what you said. I think it's something to look into because this is different.
It is no doubt.
Absolutely different. Indoor ballparks generally are pretty neutral. Balls just don't carry because outdoor ballparks get that warm, humid summer air, and it matters. Victor Mesa waiting, swinging a foul back our way. We're perched above home plate, just to the third base side. Always been a great vantage point.
Yep.
And really, the only complaint about this ballpark is not even a complaint. It's just that they never were able to draw crowds here. And as you ride a half an hour from the hotel where we're staying in Tampa now, always used to stay nearby, you realize it's a hike for people to get here. The 0-2, up and away. Half an hour with no traffic.
Right. And also the causeway, you know.
It's hard.
It's hard. The back, it's not the ideal setup. And it's a shame because they've had some really good baseball teams over the years.
It's a great atmosphere in this ballpark, and this team just might start getting some crowds out here. The 1-2. Change up, bounces, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And Dan, they're a success story in that they figured out how to do more with less.
Yep.
People may not like it, some of the old school, the purists, this, that, and third. Guess what? They've been in the mix almost every year for a long time.
For a long time. Had back-to-back losing seasons for the first time in 10 years, the last 2 years. 2-2. Again, yanked the fastball. He's missing his target pretty big by quite a bit. But again, you remind yourself, there wasn't a whole lot of time on the rehab assignment. And it's going to take a while after missing almost all of last year to get the sharpness back. Big pitch here. 3-2. Fastball up. He walked him. Walk, fly ball to right. Walk to Victor Mesa Jr. Chris Fetter on his way to the mound. This is an important inning because you figure Will Vest has the 9th. And they don't want to go to Will Vest here in the 8th inning, but he's going to get up. This is not what they wanted. Ideally, Bo Brisky gets you through an uneventful 8th, and Will Vest is going to start to throw. And we all know, I mean, he's best when he starts the inning with a clean inning.
Yep. And then again, the point with Bo Brisky, I mean, it's been, just like you said, a handful of innings last year, just 22 and some change last year. If the Tigers were more intact, I would venture to say he'd probably have more time getting ready.
Yeah.
And when I say getting ready, working some of these kinks out. I won't say they rush him to the big leagues. Certainly he's healthy, but they certainly would have liked to have him have a little bit more time to work some of these kinks out. Instead, you got to work them out in the big leagues, and that's hard to do.
Yeah, that's less than ideal, but you're right. The situation kind of dictated it with the injuries. Bert Smith was a big injury.
Yes.
Along with Kenley Jansen. Fastball swing and a miss after the visit. So a successful mound visit because the next pitch was a swing and miss strike.
That's right. Exactly.
Cedric Mullins at the plate. 0 for 2. A couple of strikeouts and a walk. Upright, relaxed stance. Cocks the bat high over the left shoulder, pitch in the dirt. Good block by Dylan Dingler. Ball kicked to his right, but he pounced on it. Caminero, the runner at second, does not have great speed. Victor Mesa Jr. runs decently at first. Outfield places lefty to pull. Mullins again has hit 30 in a season. The power in recent years has been more modest. Knees flexed, upper body upright, 1-1. Fastball away. He walked his last time up. He's going to give you a good at bat. And he's got the hitter's count. Be careful. Two on, 1 out. Tigers leading 10-5 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Brisky sets, 2-1, yanked. The fastball down and in. This may be his last batter.
Yeah, he's got misses both sides.
Big
going.
misses.
Big misses, high arm side, spike in the ball glove side. Typically speaking, when that happens, the delivery's just a little bit out of sync. You can't time that arm through the zone the way you want to.
Big deep breath, 3-1, swinging a foul to the screen. Fastball down. 3-2 on Mullins. Check some scores from the 1-800-CALL SAM Studio scoreboard, brought to you by Meijer, the official grocery retailer of the Detroit Tigers radio network. Limited schedule on this Monday night. Kansas City 8-1 over Cincinnati, bottom of the 7th inning. They've had many similar struggles to the Tigers in recent weeks. 3-2, swinging a foul to the screen. Might have chased ball 4. Milwaukee over San Francisco 8-2. Giants have been having a tough time over the last month or so. There are a few teams looking for the calendar to switch to a new month today. 8-2 Milwaukee with the lead. Milwaukee leading the Central by 4.5 over St. Louis and 5 over Pittsburgh and the Cubs. 3-2 outside. He walked him. Doggone. That's the end of the day for Bo Brisky. Man. Handapy walked 2 ahead of a home run. Now Brisky has walked the bases loaded. Will Vest is going to come into a heck of a jam. Goes his last warm-up pitch. He's coming in. Bases loaded, 1 out, while the Tigers make the change, leading 10-5 in the 8th. We'll pause for these words on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
People can't have access to quality medical care. At Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, we understand increasing health insurance costs are becoming more of a strain on the budgets of the businesses and people we serve. Affordability matters. It affects real families, real decisions, and real care. That's why at Blue Cross, we're dedicated to finding solutions. To learn about this critical issue and our efforts to make healthcare affordable for all, visit mibluedaily.com/affordability today.
Baseball is back in the D, and it's time to bring the bliss to game day. This season, crack open a carbless while you're cheering on the Detroit Tigers, the official ready-to-drink cocktail of the Detroit Tigers. Find your bliss at drinkcarbless.com.
Mornings are tough. At Big B, we know our coffee and other delicious drinks are a great way to get ready to face the day. But you're listening to the radio, and we can't serve coffee on the radio, but we can serve affirmations. That PowerPoint won't know what hit it. Great lane change. Oh, look at that fit. Feeling great yet? Come visit Bigby and we'll make it even better with a signature latte. Bigby makes it better.
Pitching change brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Will Bass comes into the game. Fortes, the batter, right-hander. Righties have actually had the edge against Will. When he's right, he buries right-handed batters. First pitch fouled. Oh, man. Off the mask of Dylan Dingler. He took a shot. Took a shot the other day, as square as we've seen with this style of mask.
That one the other day. That's another one. Wow.
Man. Bases loaded, 1 out. Fortes, solid bats ball skills. Sinker down. Will Vest, ground ball rate just keeps climbing. Certainly has that ability to get the ground ball with men on base, get out of this jam. The 1-1, ground ball to third base, and off the glove of Colt Keith into foul territory. 2 runs will score. For the third, not in time. Ground ball in the right spot. Keith came over, in between hop, off his glove. 2 runs for the Rays. Runners at second and third, and a 10-7 Tigers lead.
Yeah, Colt Keith actually did a pretty good job right here, just knocking this ball down. It takes an extraordinary play for that ball to get gloved. The angle at which he had to go at it, he was going to get it in between hop. You just hope he, at best case, gloved it. I don't think he's going to get it out anywhere. But knock it down. Unfortunately, it knocked it over towards the wall here at Tropicana Field, and 2 runs ended up scoring.
Will Vest did his job right there. He got the hitter to bounce it into the dirt in front of home plate, and it just took off. Goes into the books as a 2-run double. That's the potential tying run now standing at home plate. Ben Williamson, the strike 1. Fastball, strike 2. Perfect, 97 down and away. That's the velocity you like to see from Will Vest. Ben Williamson single could make it a 1-run game. Will Vest needs a punch out right here. Slider misses low and outside. Pitch has been a little bit hit and miss for him this year. Guy can work in that bat, knows how to draw a walk to get on base. Not a ton of swing and miss in this bat. 1-2. Slider away. Kind of ball out of hand, not tempting for Williamson.
So if you're Williamson in this situation, you're not even thinking about that. You're gearing up for that heater.
Yep.
That's it. You're not even worried about it. You see something spin, you're checking off.
Pass works middle of the rubber, 2-2. Fastball low, 3-2. Brisky loaded the bases with walks. Walks have fueled this Rays comeback. 2 ahead of a 3-run home run from Ryan Vilade. 3 in this inning. Rays have scored 2. 3-2 pitch, ground ball, foul. That was just chopped at home plate, bounced up and then kicked foul. Dangerous, dangerous. Yandy Diaz, who has 3 hits tonight, waiting on deck. This is a big, big batter to get. Williamson hitting .260. No power in this bat. 3-2. Ground ball to first and off the glove of Torque into right field. 2 more runs will score. Throw home, not in time to get Cortez. And we've got a 10-9 game. Another tough in-between hop. We've seen Torkelson make that play. It was not an easy play.
That ball was rifled the other way, 97 miles an hour off the bat. And you're right, Dan. That was that low skipper, 1 hop. Just goes off the glove into right field.
My goodness. Potential tying run now on at first. Williamson runs well. He's stolen 4 bases in 5 attempts. This team will run on anybody at any time. 6-run lead has been cut to 1. We've seen this before. Swinging a foul out of play. You don't want Will Vest throwing a ton of pitches here in the 8th because A.J. Hinch brought him in with the thought that he's got the knife.
That's right.
He's already thrown 12 pitches and there's still only 1 out. 0-2 in the dirt. A ground ball and a high chop that got by Cole Keith at third. More of a shot, 1-hop line drive on an in-between hop that deflected off of Torkelson's glove. My goodness. 1-2 is swinging a slicing foul out of play. Man, this crowd's into it. They got excited for a ball that just went 50 feet foul down the right field line. Walks have been an absolute killer for Tiger pitchers in this game. 8 walks. And all but 1 have come around to score. Shot up the middle, that's where Hyer Lee is, and he drops the ball! Unbelievable. He was going to go to second, throw to first. It was going to be an inning-ending double play, and Hyer Lee just dropped the ball on his way to second. Everybody's safe.
And Dan, that's why he dropped the ball. We've talked about this before. More errors on double play balls between second and shortstop are made going towards the bag because you lift your head or you get a little excited for just a hot second. He did everything right except get the transfer. He gloved the baseball and took a step, and on his way to touching second base, the ball fell right out of his glove.
Will Vest has done his job in this inning. Ball beaten into the dirt by home plate, got by Keith. More of a shot off the bat of Diaz. Throw off the bat of Williams that scored 2. That was just a routine ground ball that should have ended the inning. And this be, man. Tigers played a good weekend series defensively in Chicago. They got swept, but played well defensively. None of these plays, the first two certainly were not easy. So far, it's just the one error, the how you lead play. Ronda at the plate, first pitch, fastball for a strike for Palacios. No, Jonathan Aranda. Diaz reaches on the error. Aranda's 0 for 4 tonight with 3 punch-outs. Strike one. Fastball up and away. Leads of 6-0 and 8-2. The Tigers are clinging to a 10-9 lead in the 8th. They just scored 2 to pad the lead to 5. 1-1. Soft tap around the ground behind home plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch count already at 18 for Will Vest. I mean, the game is his, you figure, right?
Yeah.
Unless he throws 30 pitches in this inning.
Right.
2 on, still only 1 out. The 1-2. Change up low. Ronda came in hitting .290. Not a lot of swing and miss in this bat. Patient hitter. 2-2. Soft little tapper out in front of home. Will Vest will bare hand throw to first. Whew. And got Jonathan Aranda. The put out goes 1-3. He had to hustle.
He had to hustle. Will Vest took his time, pushed that ball to the ground as you do when you barehound the ball like that. He delivered the baseball to Spencer Torkelson at first base. Didn't panic. Nice job by Will Vest.
Runners advance to second and third for Richie Palacios. 0 for 2, hitting .250 coming in. He's drawn a couple of walks. First pitch, swinging a foul back to the screen. Palacios started his career with Cleveland. There are 3 players on this roster who started with Cleveland, also Junior Caminero and Yandy Diaz. Then to St. Louis, last 3 years with Tampa, .244 career hitter. No power in this bat, but all the Rays are looking for is a single right here. Fastball 96, 97. This fastball 96.
Previous pitch of the ball, the catcher has challenged.
By Dylan Dingler. And it is a ball.
Pitch of the ball. Detroit has 1 challenge remaining.
Keithson tight at third, even with the base at third. McGonigal up the middle, the outfield straight up. Straight up on the right side of the lefty, Palacios at the plate. Upright, relaxed stance, cocks the bat over the left shoulder, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Woo, slider under the bat.
That's a good one. Good one from Will Vest right there. Started inner third, broke down towards his back foot. The left-handed hitting Palacios. This is the better slider.
10-9 Tigers in the bottom of the 8th inning. The 1-2, swinging a line drive, fouled on the third baseline. Ooh, man. That looked good off the bat if you were a Rays fan. Went about 6-7 feet foul, and he just tried to take an outside fastball and punch it down the left field line. Palacios, another disciplined hitter. He's going to work in that bat. He doesn't chase much. This is the best contact team in the American League. The 1-2. Change up down. 5th pitch of the at-bat is ball 2. This is the disaster scenario for A.J. Hinch. 25 pitches thrown for Will Vest. Just get to the end of this inning. 2-2 is swinging a high fly ball, center field, deep but playable, waving his arms. Wenzel Perez settles underneath it. 9 men to the plate, 3 walks, fuel a 4-run inning. For 8, Tigers cling to the 10-9 lead. On the Detroit Tigers Radio Network, presented by Meyer.
Is your game plan to buy or refi a home this year? Your winning play starts with a local mortgage broker. You'll get expert guidance from someone who knows your area and could save you thousands of dollars. So take the win. Go to mortgagematchup.com and put in your zip code to match with a home loan expert in your neighborhood. Powered by United Wholesale Mortgage, LLC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 3038. Licensed in all 50 states and the District of Columbia.
With Little Caesars $5.99 Mix and Match, the pizzas are large and you're in charge. 2 or more faves for only $5.99 each. This match or this match? You're in charge. We'll make it large. Mix and Match from Little Caesars for only $5.99 each.
Pizza.
Online only. Available at participating Little Caesars locations for a limited time only. Plus taxes and fees where applicable. Prices and offers may vary by location. Prices may be higher on third-party sites or via delivery. No substitutions. Cannot be combined with other offers. Offer not available in Alaska or Hawaii. Copyright 2026 ACE.
One call to the Mike Morse Law Firm gets you access to justice. And for many, that's justice after a car or truck crash. But that's not all we do. We handle every type of personal injury case, from police brutality, slip and fall, birth trauma, wrongful death, dog bites, and many more. If you've been wronged, it's our goal to make it right. We have the resources and staff to get you the justice you deserve. Who you hire matters. 855-MIKE-WINS.
If you need orthopedic care, McLaren's expert team can help you move better and feel better. Get the care you deserve. Feel better. Get the care you deserve at McLaren.org.
Every Tigers home run this year is a Little Caesars Pizza home run. Order online for delivery or pizza portal pickup. Ninth inning is brought to you by Comerica Bank. If you want to elevate your small business's game, visit Comerica.com/succeed. To learn how, Mike Clevenger, lefty. First pitch, whoa. Two-seamer, sizzles up and away. Garrett Clevenger, I'm sorry. Getting him confused with the long-haired righty. This is the short-haired lefty. Clevenger. Slider at the back foot of Spencer Torkelson. Quickly 2-0.
Yeah, he pitched a couple days ago against the Angels. Clean inning there. 1 inning, no hits and no runs. No walks or strikeouts. 4-pitch mix. 2-4 seam fastball, slider, and a sweeper.
He'll run it up there in the upper 90s. Slider backdoor, called strike one. Torque looking for his first hit of the night. Lined out his last time up. Didn't hit the ball hard, but on a line to the right side. Had a good weekend in Chicago. Tigers trying to add to a 10-9 lead in the ninth. Torque swings and pops it up. Shallow right field. Victor Mesa Jr. makes the catch. 1 out in the ninth inning. 26 pitches thrown for Will Best in the eighth inning. 34 is the most he's thrown in a game. And Bobby, it's pretty clear he's going to get the ninth, but way too heavy a workload for A.J. Hinch's comfort, I'm sure. Jahmai Jones has grabbed a bat, and that means a conference at the mound anytime there's a pinch hitter. With Kerry Carpenter back, it just becomes so important for Jahmai Jones to get heated up against lefties. It's been a struggle. Anything in particular you're seeing with Jahmai, Bobby?
I don't think so, and I think the biggest thing right now is mental. He's got to fight the urge to try to do too much. Listen, when you're doing his role, when you pretty much only play...
It's the hardest role.
It's the hardest role. Pinch hitting's the hardest role you can have, and then he's made a living being a specialist.
Right.
And he's not doing what he's special at. It's like a kicker missing a bunch of field goals. It's just not, it doesn't quite work. So he's got to fight the urge to press. I don't think there's anything physical that I see from his approach.
Ground ball foul down the third base line. Came into the game yesterday, had a good swing right away, but it was fly ball. Nice play by Antonacci in left field, running to the corner. Still hit the ball hard. Tough matchup for anybody. The strike one. Slider goes off the glove and kicks over by the Tigers dugout. 2-0. Righties definitely have the edge against Clevenger. Only 11 innings so far. Lefty works from the stretch, third base side of the rubber, the 1-1. Fastball up and in. Challenged by Fortes. Top of the strike zone. Man. Called the strike. Flips the count from 2-1 to 1-2. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. Peeled down to first. Mark Ripperger says nope.
That slider down and in, close. Jahmai Jones does a nice job of holding up.
Clevenger's been a big piece in this bullpen for the last several years. 2-2. Strike three called and a challenge by Jahmai Jones.
Batter has challenged.
And he's going to win this challenge.
Pitches the ball. Detroit retains one challenge.
Good job.
Whew. Yep. That's why they're there, right? Good pitch from Clevenger. Slider just under the zone. Jahmai did a nice job of holding up. Challenged and won.
Now the 3-2. Bounced it, and Jahmai Jones draws a one-out walk here in the ninth inning. Tigers have been adding on runs all game. 2 in the first, 4 in the third. Built a 6-0 lead. Rays with 2 in the fourth and 3 in the sixth. Tighten things up. 8-5 lead at that point for the Tigers. 2 in the eighth. Made it a 10-5 lead. The Rays have just scored 4 runs in the bottom of the eighth inning to make it 10-9. Wenzel Perez batting righty, waiting on the first offering from Clevenger. He flips over to first before that first pitch to the plate. Jahmai Jones back easily, standing up. Tight slider, 87, inner half for a called strike one. Just 11 innings for Clevenger so far this year. He's given up 6 runs on 11 hits with 6 walks and 16 strikeouts. One of have hit 260 with a little bit of power. Again, righties have the edge, swing and a miss, and we see that again. Wenzel Perez kind of swinging himself all the way around in that right-handed batter's box.
It's just the balance for me, Dan. I don't know. We haven't seen this from Wenzel Perez in years past.
No.
Not sure what. This is just a bad habit he's gotten into, but it's just lack of balance when he goes to fire.
Another flip over to first. Good reach for Aranda on a fastball that was up and away. Anthony Sanders, Tigers first base coach, whispering into the right ear of Jahmai Jones. Not all lefties hold runners well, and this guy didn't a couple of years ago. He has absolutely turned that around. He stops the running game now. The 0-2. Fastball 96 up and away. Hyer Lee waiting on deck. 2 home runs for Dylan Dingler today. Carpenter, Green, and Lee all with home runs. Third time this year the Tigers have scored 10 runs, and they are clinging to the lead here in the ninth. The 1-2 is swing and a miss. Slider down, and again spun himself all the way around that right-handed batter's box and strike out Wenzel Perez, and leave it up to Hyer Lee. Looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth inning for the Rays, it'll be their 4, 5, 6 hitters. The dangerous Caminero to lead off. He's already hit a home run in this game. Ryan Belade will follow. He's hit a home run in this game. And then Victor Mesa Jr. Tigers would love to add on right here. Another sidearm flick over to first to drive Jahmai Jones back. Hyer Lee with a home run to right in this game. Little Flair single last time up. 10 runs on 14 hits for the Tigers. 9 runs on 8 hits for the Rays, but they've also drawn 8 walks. Hyer Lee takes fastball 96 high and away. Ball 1.
Yeah, Jahmai Jones has drawn a lot of attention over there at first base. Clevenger's thrown over there once. It looks like it's bothering him a little bit. Maybe he can leave one over the middle of the plate for Hyer Lee right here.
The 1-0, low and in. Distracting him enough, perhaps. 2-0. Even if you don't steal the base, just got to be working over there at first. Talk about it all the time. Just take a little bit of the attention away from that guy at the plate. You've done your job. 2-0. Swing and a miss, and what looked like ball 3.
Yeah, it was a sinker up and away from Ha-Yu Lee. Started on the plate, ran off, and it was elevated.
Heck of a pitch.
It was.
So got the good hitters count. Upright, slightly closed stance, 2-1. Slider missed. Not by much. 3-1.
This is a good spot for Ha-Yu Lee. Probably going to get a fastball right here. Look for it away. He likes the baseball away. If he throws it in, just take it.
3-1. Fastball, strike 2. 3-2, 2 outs. That'll loosen up Jahmai Jones from first. Aranda will continue to hold with him. Outfield deep, and they play Ha-Yu Lee to go the opposite way. Upright stance, knees slightly flexed. Extends a hit, bat up and away from the right shoulder. Fastball 97, foul to the screen.
Good swing right there by Ha-Yu Lee. It was up in the zone and close to him. You see they have figured out he likes the ball away. That last 3-1 pitch was paint in. The 3-2 in a very similar spot. Ha-Yu Lee does a nice job of fouling that one off.
Jones takes off. Again, the 3-2 popped up. Down the right field line, Aranda into foul territory, makes a catch. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Tigers trying to close out game 1. They've got a 10-9 lead. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
There are trucks, and then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra, with the capability to handle what life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra, where power meets precision in a truck that leads where it matters most. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. We are professional grade. Michigan residents get $1,000 lease cash on a 2026 Sierra Light Duty Elevation Crew Cab with a Turbo Max engine. And now, well-qualified GM employees with a current eligible GMC lease, use it during GMC Truck Month to get a 24-month ultra-low mileage lease for $199 per month with 4019 due-it signing. That's $199 per month with 4019 due-it signing. Must be a current lessee of a 2021 model year or newer Buick or GMC vehicle through GM Financial for at least 30 days prior to the new vehicle sale. Tax, title, license, dealer fees extra. No security deposit required. Mileage charge of 25 cents a mile over 20,000 miles. At participating dealers only. Residency restrictions apply. Visit gmcofferinfo.com for details.
Matt Vierling here. You ever hear a sound and immediately know your day just got expensive? That right there, that's the sound of a bad day. Look, on the field, I'm prepared and ready for anything. Off the field, I'm the same way. Because repair bills don't ask permission, they just show up. That's why I have CarShield. Coverage options that help with costly car repairs.
Don't get caught looking. Get a free quote today at carshield.com. Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at carshield.com.
Bell's Brewery has a treat for you. Bell's Flyover. It's our new easy drinking light lager beer. Enjoy a flyover today.
Bottom of the 9th inning, here we go. Will Vast threw 26 pitches, made pitches to get outs, couldn't get the outs that he needed on ground balls. 26 pitches is a lot, 34 is the most he's thrown. First pitch fastball, strike 1, sinker in. Caminero with a home run to center field. It's 14th of the year plus 2 walks. Slider, perfect pitch, strike 2, challenged by Caminero. It's going to be close, but I think he's going to win the challenge. We'll see. Now, by
the pitch is a strike.
Wow.
Tampa Bay has no challenges remaining.
The whiskers of his chinny chin chin.
Oh,
that
man.
ball was a strike. Ooh-wee. Some of the crowd disagreeing with the call, but who are they arguing with?
The eye in the sky, Dan. The eye in the sky.
They're arguing with the chatbot. The 0-2, ground ball to second base, gathered up by Ha-Yu Lee, throw to first, one big out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, good play by Ha-Yu Lee. You say it's a routine ground ball. Yeah, it is, but a rookie makes a mistake
Nothing
before.
feels routine at this moment.
Listen, a rookie makes a mistake before that. Tough to come back sometimes. He did. Buried his head in it. Good feet. Delivered a strong throw.
Sure did. Ryan Belade, who just hadn't gotten many major league at-bats before Tampa gave him the chance this year, is at the plate. 96 in the dirties with the Tigers in 2024. Only for about a month. Hit 178 in his 45 at-bats. Just with the skill set that he had, there were others ahead of him. Now with Tampa, he's found a home, playing in the outfield, playing in the infield. Fastball at the knees for a called strike one. Dingler was setting up in. That sinker ran over the middle of the plate. Tremendous production. 3 home runs and 20 RBIs in 91 at-bats. The 1-1. Swinging a slicing drive down the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bat-to-ball skills, again, have been good. Not much swing and miss with a lot of walks. Valuable piece for manager Kevin Cash. Tigers holding on to a 1-run lead. Bottom of the 9th inning, 10-9. The 1-2. Good slider down and away. Call ball 2, but really he should have swung. Sharp late break. Belade's deep in that right-handed batter's box. Knees flex, bends at the waist toward the plate. Extends the hands away from the right shoulder as he cocks the bat over it. 2-2. Fastball low. 3-2 already. 8 walks by Tigers pitchers in this game.
Stay with your best right here. Locate this fastball.
3-2 is swinging a pop-up foul and over the screen. Dingler was set up middle, and that pitch ran in on the hands of Belade, but he couldn't lay off. Thank goodness. Looks like it would have been ball 4.
Dan, I like that. I like that pitch. If you're going to do that, you got to trust that sinking action is going to take it in.
Dingler setting up away. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the fastball. Will Vest still firing 97.
Yeah, good pitch by Will Vest. Got it up in the zone. Borderline strike. And try to beat Belade upstairs, and he does.
Foul tip to the glove of Dylan Dingler. Never know how they hang on to that ball. 2 outs, Victor Mesa Jr., last hope for the Rays. 10-9 Tigers in the bottom of the 9th inning. First pitch, fastball, outer third, strike 1. What a bounce back after falling behind 3-2. Will Vest to make that pitch. Short is now in at short. McGonigal at third. He's in tight. The strike 1. Sinker sinks out of the strike zone, 97. Victor Mesa Jr., big numbers at AAA, just 4 for 18 at the major league level with the Rays. Couple of walks in the game tonight. Upright, relaxed stance from the left side. The 1-1. Ground ball foul down the first base line. Rays down to their last to strike. Will Vest came in to get the final 2 outs of the 8th inning and pitched into some bad luck with 2 ground balls that went off the gloves of infielders. Just tough hops. An error contributing to a 4-run inning. Now a chance to close this out. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Tigers win. Oh, man. On a night when the Tigers' offense exploded, Will Vest comes through with the biggest pitching performance of the year. Works a 1-2-3 9th. After the Rays had closed to within 1 with him on the mound in the 8th. What a feeling. The Tigers are 1-0 in the month of June, Bobby.
Calendar flips. That's all you